What's up, guys? So today we're going to be doing a comparison on the 3 main ways I've ever been told to clean up those oxidized ATV plastics. And so those main 3 ways are going to be a 60-40 mix of boiled linseed oil and paint thinner, and then we're going to try wet sanding as well as a heat gun. I've got all 3 options set up at the house, and we just bought a new to us Can-Am Outlander, and so we're gonna try to get this thing fixed up for my little brother. It's just a little 650, but it's his first ATV that's his own, saved up. He's been working all Christmas break for it, and so yeah, so I'm excited for him. But we're gonna get this thing kind of looking a little nicer. It's not in the best shape, I'll be honest with you, but you know, it runs and drives. It just needs a little bit of maintenance work, and then the plastic's cleaned up so that it actually looks like an ATV. That's it'll be a good starter bike for him. I imagine he'll get up to something with the 1000 or something before too long, but he's 15 right now, and so this 650 is gonna do great for him, especially, again, like I said, as an entry bike. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get into those 3 main ways that we're going to be working on this thing and getting these plastics looking right. And as far as time-wise, the boiled linseed oil and paint thinner is definitely the quickest, followed by the heat gun, which just kind of peeled up this outer layer, which I don't think this one is a fair comparison for what the heat gun can do. And then we have down here with the sanding. It's going to take a whole lot longer to sand it, and you can see how much plastic we had to remove even to get to this color plastic at the end. But it definitely is going to give us the best results. And so I've got a sander here going all the way down to 60 or 50 grit, work our way up. I've got up to 1000. At that point, it'll be pretty good. I do have a buffer just to polish it up a little bit. Again, it's just a 4-wheeler. We're not trying to make this thing look brand new. It's 11 years old at this point. It's a 2014. But I think at least for one that is this bad, sanding is definitely the way to go. But if you enjoy the video, we've got plenty more. Got my Renegade right there. Got a 600 Honda as well. I'll be doing some videos on both of those. Of course, we've got the Jeep. And we have the new tow rig. We gave him the Tundra, so we still have it. We still have comparison videos and stuff like that. But hope you enjoy the video. Be sure to tune in, and I'll see y'all next time. All right, so here's the 3 comparisons. You can see this was, I had to jump all the way down to a 50 grit sandpaper, but definitely looks a lot better. I went ahead and cleaned up that spot with the glue just to see a comparison. So this is what the natural plastic looks like. This is sanded. This is heat gun. And then that is the boiled linseed oil, which, don't get me wrong, that thing fixed up a ton. As far as time wise, the linseed oil. All right, so heat gun so far has been the worst. There's like an outer layer of plastic on these Can-Ams, and it kind of melted away the top layer to where it can get to the yellow underneath. You can see that, but this outer layer of stuff turned bright white whenever you applied heat to it. I got it hot enough where like it was burning my hand when I touched the plastic. So I don't like that. Maybe on a different ATV where it didn't have whatever outer protective layer Can-Am tries to do, but I think sanding is going to be the way to go, so we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so I think that these plastics are too far gone for the paint thinner and boiled linseed oil. It is not changing anything at all. I have had great luck with that stuff in the past, but with plastics like this, it's too far gone. All right, so I'm gonna use this as our test surface, where it's it's pretty uniform across, obviously, other than this sticker, which I think some goo gone will honestly take that off, because that's where a little actual sticker was. But we'll do paint thinner up top, then heat gun, and then sanding for this bottom section. But you can see that's all the same color, and so we'll see kind of which gives the best results. All right, so here's this wheeler. So the dude painted it half black, so obviously this side's gonna have to be like paint stripped and stuff. He painted it like a third of the way black. Like he did this mist all between, that's all regularly black. Did the middle panel, and then this whole side's yellow still. So you can see heavy oxidation. If I was to imagine, I think we're gonna end up having to sand ones like this. Then there's this panel that looks relatively clean. So there's still some like real heavy oxidation spots on it, but yeah, we'll see which one. So we've got sanders, we've got another sander we'll be using as well. We'll go all the way, I think they say to start at like 120 grit and work your way up to pretty much as fine as you're willing to go. I believe I've got up to 1600 grit, but I'll have to check. And then we're also going to be doing a heat gun, and then we're also going to be trying that boiled linseed oil and paint thinner mix. And so I'll give y'all an update and see how this turns out.